everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to our Minecraft mod review with me. And today back looking at the Quirks Unchained mod, the My Hero Academia mod for 1.20.1 Minecraft, which I've had a look at previously. I think it was two big proper updates ago. It's had several bug fix updates since then too, but yeah, some more stuff's been added in those two big updates. So I figured I'd come take a look at some of the new stuff. I'll briefly go over some of the things that were in it before, because what does this mod have to offer? A lot of outfits. I don't know how many quirks anymore, because yeah, they had a couple more in, and technically took one out. But yeah, around 20 quirks, we'll count it in a second. A couple of mobs, a system for growing and getting stronger. There's some cool things in here. Well, seeing they didn't fix that though. Yeah, that's the thing. So when you wear the clothes from this mod, when you go into your little menu thing, it doesn't always display them all properly, so you might end up looking a bit odd in it, but let's not worry about that little detail. Anyway, so quick thing. So if we go into the old keybinds and we take a look at the Quirks Unchained mod, yeah, so here we've got the various buttons you're gonna need. So yeah, abilities 1 through 4, that's for when you put your abilities on, and then, can actually use them. Ability GUI, aka talk about your menu, space jump stuff if you want to, use flight moves and stuff if you have any of those. Toggle ability bars and toggle show up ability bars, toggle abilities and stuff. Yeah, we've got buttons for that stuff. So yeah, click M, you can go in here. Gives it overlay. We can actually turn off the where the moves and stuff are if we want to. If we don't want to see that, cool. Then get in here, we've got our moves. So in here we've got things like well, in this case I have Fierce Wings. I got Hawk's quirk to start off, because when you first join the mod you'll get given a quirk. And yeah, so we can do is we can click thing, and add thing to thing. That is, of course, assuming you meet the level requirement, which, yeah, there are levels in this mod, so, yeah, currently I'm level 1. I would need to level up if I want to unlock my second ability. Right now I get Feather Flick, so I can go like that and throw some feathers at things to train. That actually went pretty far there. I actually didn't realize that was going to hit the donkey from over here. Wow, okay. And yeah, obviously for gaining XP, you just have to go around and kill mobs and things. I believe you can also kill, regular Minecraft mobs as well, so you can go kill, zombies and stuff, and that will still give you some XP. And then, obviously, the best thing to kill, typically, is kill the mobs from this mod. There's not a ton of them at this current point, some of them are quite strong. But, there's stuff to kill, and you have variation. You can kill, regular mobs too. Maybe you can kill modded mobs and stuff. But anyway, taking a look at some of the new stuff. So, outfits. So, there's a ton of outfits in this mod. Case in point, yeah, here's the outfit section. There's tons. It'll fill several chests. I don't actually know what's new, because there's that many outfits. I don't remember what was in before and what's not. I think these two are new. I don't know for certain. But, I mean, they're there anyway. So, yeah, if you want to throw a serious outfit. I don't remember if that was in before. It might have been. Maybe it was in before. I genuinely can't. There might be new outfits. I'm not sure. There's that many outfits in this mod, and they're all craftable. So yeah, that's a really cool thing. You can get various fabrics and dyes and stuff, and make all these different outfits. AK combine some wool, combine some iron, creates the white fabric. Then color in fabric with dye, and then create just a plethora of different outfits and the armors in this case. So yeah, that's all really cool. Then if we go over here, there's, various swords and things. I don't think the swords are, I don't think there's any use swords or anything like that. But I think there was a thing for you can now craft a sword. So apparently, in the smithing table, combine diamond sword, iron, and raw iron. And you can create a katana. Combine that with that, and you can create the other katanas. So, because, before I don't think you could really make them. So, yeah, this is cool. This is a way you can actually throw them together and create them if you wanna. As for NPCs, again, there's not a ton of them. And so they had this thing last time I tried the mod. They all tried to just destroy each other instantly. So yeah, we got Swordmaster here. He uses sword skill stuff. Cool. Got, Gun Lady. And on point straight away, they instantly start fighting. And as you can see, they have abilities. So Gun Lady has her gun quirk. Cool. Swordmaster uses sword techniques. There is fighting styles in this mod. So he's doing a bunch of stuff related to that. And they'll just square out until someone wins. If I throw Hawks into there, he'll join in too. So I don't care. They'll all just fight each other. There's some random little criminal, sucks to be him. Kudo, who, trying to remember, I actually did get told about this. This guy is he's one of the previous users of One for All, I think. I think he's chasing the Enderman. He's just ignored everyone over there and ran straight for the Enderman for whatever reason. Anyway, I've also got a student here. So students, they're fun. They can have, just a random quirk. You never really know which one they're going to get. So, well, okay. In some cases, you know which one they have because they'll have, something indicating it. aka if someone gets Sphere Swing, for example, they'll have wings. But yeah, so they all just fight out. You get Bakugo, he is one of the stronger folk. Actually, they've been nerfed. They may actually be weaker than they were before. I think Bakugo used to have more HP than this. Unless I'm misremembering. It's 140 there, Hawks is 170. I think they were stronger before. Perhaps they've made the mobs a bit weaker. Interesting. There we go, the Distro. He was kind of broken before. He used to basically just, like, stand straight and just, like, drift towards people. So, yeah, now he's actually got a bit of movement. Yeah, it's a stress ability, and yeah, it'll show. But yeah, I quite like the animations for this mod. They're quite... Alright, quite fun looking. Very aesthetic they are. There we go, we get Sue here too. So yeah, I saw the various mobs. Nothing's changed there, except for... It does look like the movement animations changed and been updated, so yeah, potentially that. It looks like some of their health have changed. I'm not sure if the animations have changed. Some of them might have, because I don't remember Bakugo's, like, explosion stuff looking like that. Maybe I've just forgotten. But I don't remember it looking like that, so I think maybe the animation stuff might have changed slightly. Yeah, right, it looks pretty good in my opinion. Actually, yeah, before we look at the quirks, also take a quick look at the fighting styles. So, fighting styles, there is a command for this. We can go slash My Hero Academia, your space, your name, space style. It'll tell you the various styles they're in. So, right now we have none. Fiery Sword, Flowing Sword, and Sparking Sword, they were the three that were in before. That was just use swords as sword techniques. Cool. 2 new fighting styles are going to be added in. Unless Gunhead was already in, I just forgot about it. But yeah, Binding Cloth is brand new. That's from the new update, but apparently it's very work in progress, so, you know, it may have issues right now. Gunhead's in, though. So, yeah, grab the Gunhead fighting style. And if we click to open our menu, go to moves, and we can go up to here to style, and yeah, it'll tell us here we can use these techniques. So here we have Gun Strike, we have Gun Slam, and we have Overthrow. And, alright, so Gunhead style, that's what Ochaku learned, right? That's what Uraka learned. So that was just, it basically just, you know, it's just basically martial arts, isn't it? Possibly. That's a counter one as well, okay. Alright, yeah, so, yeah, fairly simple style. Basically, yeah, fighting styles, I quite like the idea of them, because, yeah, I mean, if there's an easy way to get a hold of them, even if you don't have, like, an insanely good quirk for combat, then it means you can still have, you know, combat moves to throw out. Plus, the idea of having, like, a counter ability is pretty awesome. When someone comes up and tries to hit you with, you know, something, you just, you know, throw them over your shoulder. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so Gunhead style, just martial arty style, very cool. And if we go over to the other one, because I'm very curious what Binding Cloth style is going to look like. So obviously this is Eraserhead's fighting style. So yeah, what does this look like? I'm very curious. Alright, so it says it's there instantly, like, work in progress, still in progress. Most of the stuff doesn't work currently, so, okay. So, hey, what if we try, like, yeah, Cloth Swing, Cloth Launcher. Like, I'll put this stuff on, we'll see what works and what doesn't want to work. And Cloth Binds at the end there. Which, oh yeah, it is, no, yeah, the thing for clicking to moves and stuff, you can click tab here. You can have to do it in the, like, outside the menu, though. So, and I can now go back into the menu and switch over the... Then grab the last move there. But yeah, you've got to do it outside the menu. But okay, does any of this work? Cloth Swing. Well, it bound me onto something. Okay, so if I... yeah, okay. That's... Obviously, it's not going to work too great in a regular Minecraft world, but like, yeah, okay, that's interesting though. How far? It's got like a 30-foot range, yeah? Then you can... Yeah, you can like roll yourself into... Okay, that's... If you were like a map or had like, you know, you built up an environment to actually play with that could be pretty cool. Cloth Launcher. Nothing appears to be happening, okay. Elbow Strike, anything? No? Bending Slam? No? As you know, I can't use the thing and grab on anyone. Okay. Alright, so the other moves I can't, unless you get like, there's another requirement for them, like you have to have a certain item or something, which I don't see an item associated with the cloth and things that it could be, because like, you know, like in there, there's nothing in weapons and stuff, so I'm assuming that's not the case. So yeah, I'm guessing the other moves just don't work. So right now, it's more just you've got Cloth Swing. Okay. I've got Clothesbound. Does that work? I don't think so. Okay, so right now it's just the one move then. The other moves don't really want to work right now. But, you know, they're in and they're there, so hopefully get them in the future. But, yeah, okay, I could be an interesting style. Getting a Eraserhead style is always, it looks really cool. So, let's see how it translates into the game. In the future, of course. Right now, though, we mostly just have some basic styles and then, yeah, the quirks to contend with. So, quirk stuff. There is a random quirk fragment. There is a quirk token. So, yeah, this is the thing that basically you get hold of this. And if you're playing in, like, survival, get hold of this and you'd be able to switch over your quirks to a different random one. So, obviously, right now I've got Fierce Wing. Click this. I've now got Steal. And, yeah. And if I... Oh, yeah! Forgot about that. Because I've got Steal on. Yeah, the other button that lets you do toggle transformations. Yeah, I could do that and turn my Steel Arms on. Okay. Yeah, so... Steel just has a whole bunch of different moves, and then once you get high enough level, you get your Awakening, which is stronger moves. But, yeah, okay, so getting these tokens, though, not really seen much ways of getting them. I just assume you can either find them or beat things for them. But, hey, it'd be cool for having a way to change over your quirk in survival. But anyway, so how many quirks are in here? So if we ignore those two, that would give us, what, 19 quirks? Yeah, 19. So there was 20. But they did get rid of one. And I understand why. It's a shame, but I understand why. They got rid of double. Which, fair. Double. Well, one, I'm pretty sure I could just use it. I'm pretty sure I did use it. I got it in survival, and I tried it, and you could pretty much just kill your own clones infinitely for infinite XP. It was very slow going, but you could do it. So that was one part. Obviously, you can just let your clones do all the fighting things. What was more concerning, though, is if there's a game rule to limit how many clones you can summon. AKA, because I can only summon so many clones, but then how Double's ability works, his clones can summon clones. If you turn off that limitation, your clones will summon clones, and your world will crash eventually. Because they'll infinitely keep summoning clones the second combat kicks off, and they can't kill the enemy quickly enough. So, yeah, I understand why they might remove that. It was pretty insane. But, yeah, quirks we do have in that I previously looked at. We had Explosion, we had Stress, we had Gear Shift, Frog... Rifle, Fierce Wing, Hellflame, Rabbit, Blood Curdle, Engine, Air Cannon, Wave Motion, which is still marked as work in progress, which is weird because it worked. I've used it before. It worked. So that's interesting. But yeah, Beam Bows, Copy, Hardening, Decay, and Steel. Yeah, hold on. Take a look at this really quick. If we grab this quirk. Yeah, like it says work in progress, but the abilities absolutely work. So, they look very pretty. Yeah, maybe it's just the damage ranges. I think I remember them saying they were still working on what the damage ranges for it were going to be, because this move's actually, this thing's actually quite strong. Actually, speaking of strength, I think that was another update part they did. There's a difficulty rule set that you can change around for, well, not kind of difficult. Basically, you can adjust how much damage your quirks do. And I was saying last time I did this, like, the quirks are really weak. Like, they were doing basically no damage in some cases. It was really bad. For, like, some of them, especially early on. Yeah, basically, I ended up playing with that game, really. I ended up bumping up my, my quirk damage to, like, double, because I felt that was more comfortable. Now it's just double. Now they start you at double, and you can obviously set that to be higher. I much prefer that, because it means if you want to, you can, if you think it's too strong, you can always lower it yourself. It gives you, it gives you a bit of flexibility rather than you being at the very bottom and only able to go up. Now you got a little bit more wiggle room so you can make quirks weaker if you like to. Ooh. I didn't know that command was in there too. Just quickly checking for the commands. So yeah, there's quirk on start, so when you start the game, obviously, get a quirk. And then, yeah, there's quirks on spawn. Quirks mob spawn. I assume that just means so that, like, things like Skew and Bakugo will spawn in the world. Quirk on death. Does that mean my quirk's going to change every time I die? Or does that mean I only get, you get your first quirk the first time you die? I'm very interested in that. I want to try that real quick. Hold on. Bye. Flump. I know, hardening. Again. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Oh, that's a fun game rule. Oh, that's a fun one. Every time you die, you get a different quirk. Well, that's interesting. And then, yeah, there's a damage multiplier command. So you can adjust how much damage your quirks and stuff do. So if you want to, like, bump it up to make it so your quirk's doing the same damage, cool. Flip side, yeah, if you want to weaken them slightly, cool, you can do that too. With the base the value now, I believe what I read in the changelog, starting it too. So that's cool, I like that too. Yeah, okay, so that's a fun thing. There's some fun changes, from what I've seen there. So that's all very cool. But yeah, so I've looked at a bunch of these before. I did a previous mod review, looking at a bunch of these. So, I mean, I'll link that down below if anyone wants to go look at, like, me looking at all the other quirks. But for now, I'm going to mainly focus on the new two that have been added in. So, yeah, in that case, we've got two new ones. We have got Muscle Augmentation. Which, yeah, muscular's ability. Okay, sure, let's give this a try. So what are we in for? Actually, hold on. Toggle transformation. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, so we can just turn our muscles on. Excellent. Hold on, let's get the old dummy out so we can see things. So yeah, if we turn our arms off, we punch, we do normal 1 damage. We turn the muscles on, we do 4 damage. So not an insane amount of damage. I'm pretty sure as you level up, I think your stuff gets slightly stronger too, but yeah. Okay, that's before you do any moves, which, yes, oh my lord, there's a lot of them. Okay, there's a ton of moves in here. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna need to, 1, level my character up, and 2, yeah, quickly try out some moves here. That's a bunch. Okay, I've set myself to be level 100, so I'm gonna try this out, actually, just to check. Do we get stronger from? No, never mind. We don't get stronger, or at least that move doesn't get stronger. Oh, no, wait, oh, okay, we can, ooh, okay, we get bigger muscle modes. Oh, we do get stronger. Okay. So we can go... Yeah, but they're... Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fair. Okay, I see. So we can, you know... Yeah, it gets bigger and bigger each time. So as you level up, your muscle form gets stronger. Okay. That's very cool. Then until you get the very final one where... Yeah, you even get a bit taller from your leg muscles expanding. Alright, so that gives us a full 10 multiplier. Okay, that's very cool. And then from there, yeah, so we've got, what, yeah, dual hammer, muscle launch, muscle slam, muscle wall. Muscle form, use toggle key, charge activate muscle form. So, okay, that one's just on. That one you just had, that's your passive. We've got Brit strength, muscle kick, muscle bound strike, and air punch. So, okay, so we've got 8 moves, just in here. So, starting off the top then, we've got, yeah, dual muscle, which... Oh, yeah, that would hurt. I don't know how much that did. They had it too quick. We also got launch. So it's going to launch me. Yeah, it's going to launch me through the air, isn't it? Yeah, it makes sense. This is... Yeah, cool. Oh. Okay, that's muscle slam, right? Oh, I've got step assist as well. Got muscle wall. Okay, that's just, yeah, forming a shield of muscle. I don't remember a lot of muscular stuff, because, like, obviously, you know, it's a very cool fight, him and Deku, but, you know, it was a while ago, and I haven't been back and watched it in a while. But, yeah, okay, that's 34 that does. Okay. Now we can just launch and not go anywhere. Muscle slam, that's 39. Muscle wall's obviously a defensive move. Very cool. Tag around, we get brute strength. That's just some uppercuts. Get muscle kick. I love the animations for this. I love how that's basically just a big old drop kick right there. Like, what? Yo, that's beautiful. Muscle bound punch. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He actually got broken deed there. Okay. Then we get air punch, which I'm guessing this one's just yeah, it's just you power out your muscles for a big shockwave. Excellent. Yeah, again, like I haven't played this mod in a little bit since, you know, it updated, and I played it for a bit and then, you know, stopped for a bit and played some other mods. But yeah, once again, I love the animations for this mod. I like how this mod operates. I like the animations, I like the movement animations, I like the combat, you know, the effects and stuff. I love this. And going from here, awakening, we've got muscle whip. Whip a giant muscle tendril around you. Okay. Got giant muscle. Create a giant fist of muscle. So these things, I don't know if these are necessarily things Muscular actually did, or whether he's just added on extra bits, but I've got awakening. You can create and control extra muscles. Is that just maybe on, and that's how I've got the bigger form? Maybe. Alright, hold on. What does muscle whip look like? Oh, okay. And then I've got giant muscle. Yeah, so that's just giant fist muscle. Oh, like. Yeah, okay. Okay. I could, yeah, if I was playing with other folk, I could generally see myself using this quirk. Yeah, that reminds me of some Tokyo Ghoul stuff there with the whip there. I love the thing for the giant fist forming. Yo. Okay, that's some great stuff. Alright, Muscular. This is a pretty cool quirk. I mean, a lot of the quirks have been pretty cool, but yeah, this is a very interesting one. Okay. And it's not even the tip of the top, because they also had to get one for all essence in. I don't know if you can start with this. I mean, I guess I could just do, you know, keep looping around and have my quirk change and see if it, like, appears. Actually, hold on, let's use this thing for that. Okay, I say hardening, fierce swing, engine. Oh, no, there it was. Yeah, I saw it. Okay. So you can 100% get it. Okay. So it's not, it doesn't even seem to be that rare. It literally is just in the cycle. Okay. The reason why I'm wondering about this is because, yeah, it's one for all. One for all is several quirks built into one. So I was curious if it was going to, you know, just be in the normal cycle or if it's going to be rare or something. No, I think it's just in there. So, hey, here we go. Oh, so, yeah, Phil Calling. How do I... Yeah, there we go. So we can activate our power output. Yo. Okay. Yeah, okay. The lightning being its own entity, though. my bar made this a bit more awkward. But, okay, so, yeah, we're going to get stronger. Can we, like, shift and deactivate it, or... Oh, now we're shifting gears. Oh. How do I... Oh, okay, shift gear toggle, one for all toggle. Okay, so if you do shift in the toggle button, it toggles between the thing. Okay, then you click it again, it'll turn off your mode. I was wondering how that was going to work there. Alright, what have we got in the move section? Let's take a look real quick. We have... Oh, my lord. There's so many moves! I mean, it makes sense. It does make sense. It, like, you know, Deku and All Might stuff, so, like, they have done a lot of moves. It makes complete logical sense. Look at the various different moves. I love that they've gone for it. I wasn't expecting this many though. Holy crap! So that's 14 moves. I can't. Oh wait, no. Fill color is one of them. So 13 moves. I think Cal color. Oh no, Cal color. You change your color. Fill color. Okay, so 12 moves in that case. Yeah. And then in Awakening, we've got Gear Shift, and we have got Toggle Swap. Okay, so right now it's mostly just your standard. One for all, I've got super strength and, you know, cool combat move thing. With the Awakening also adding gear shift in there. So you're not getting things like, yeah, Black Whip and float and stuff right now. Okay, cool. Because I was worried about, obviously right now I can just fly because I've got creative mode. But okay, yeah, oh, I'm in gear shift mode. Yo, why is my body doing that? That wasn't gear shift mode, that was me powering Phil Cowling that. Yo, I was shaking it there. Yo, okay. Yeah, and I can click that. I can shift gears as well, and that'll make me yeah, incredibly quick. Right. Anyway, let's quickly grab some things then. So we've got Detroit Smash, Delaware Smash, Sleep, Texas. Is it Texas one again? All right. Anyway, Detroit Smash. Yeah. Okay. So obviously doing this at 100% if you leap as well, same deal. I'm guessing it's gonna go pretty high. Yeah, decently high. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Detroit Smash, 31 damage. We've got Delaware Smash. Is that the... Was that the air cannon one? I mean, okay, technically all of them are air cannons at this point, because how strong they are. Texas Smash... Yep, cool. Wait, how much do we just hit for normal? 7. Okay, so Muscular is stronger. Carolina, Manchester, Morning, St. Louis... Yep, Carolina Smash, that's a double chop. Manchester, oh, there we go. I was wondering when the flipping was going to start. That's just a chop. Excellent. St. Louis. Okay, that's one of Deku's kick ones. Alright, cool. Yep, that's... Again, I do love the animation space. Get California, Missouri, Oklahoma, Nebraska. Okay. Well, seeing, okay, they haven't put the United States of Smash in. Now that would have been something. Yo, big flippy move. Good luck me aiming and hitting that, but good kill flippy moves. Oh, the Oklahoma. Oh, it's just... Okay. I love the sound effects for this as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time aiming some of this stuff. I like the variation though. Yeah, they've got, like, yeah, I've got combination of, like, All Might and Deku's things. So you've got combination of All Might's, like, raw strength, power-based ones, and then Deku's obviously also raw strength power, but he implies kicks and stuff. Got All Might spinning moves, like the Oklahoma. Oh, I like all this. This is all very cool. Alright, and then we get Gear Shift on top of that. How does Gear Shift work again? Pretty sure Gear Shift is mostly... Oh, it's just the entire... I was about to say, Gear Shift is a bunch of other abilities, wasn't it? Oh, it just gives me access to that entire other quirk. Okay, that's just 2 quirks in one man. Excellent. I wasn't sure if it was going to give me some moves, or really, no, it's just the entire other quirk section. So yeah, we can just take, yeah, Gear Strike, Drive, Gear Up for, yeah, okay, that's... We can also, yeah, do all this stuff, if we wanna. But we also have the full cowling on top of it. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, that's, yeah, okay, so... honestly, if you're gonna put one for all in, this is what you'd want of it though. This if you got it and you weren't getting like this kind of stuff, like, what would be the point? I wasn't expecting so many moves, but I'm so happy to put in just a ton of different moves, ton of variety. You can literally have two people with this same quirk and they have completely different ways of fighting. It makes a lot of sense. You had All Might style of fighting and Deku's style of fighting, so literally there's two different styles of fighting just in there. Then the gear shift stuff on top of that if you want to utilize it or not. That's... Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I love this mod. I do love this mod. The effects for his stuff are so good. Yeah. Also, yeah, just turn all that off real quick. Whomp. The animation bits, which, okay, yeah, my arms are going a bit weird with it, but let's not worry about that little detail. The kicks and the spins and the flicky punches and stuff and the air effects and stuff, I love it so much. But yeah, all in all, that's it mostly for the brand new stuff in the mod. Obviously, there's all these different quirks and stuff, but I've looked at a bunch of them before. I could go over them again, but, you know, I'm not... I'll just link the thing down below if you want to take a look at me looking at the previous stuff. It's there, but I'm mostly just focusing on the newer bits because all the newer bits are also fun. I love both those quirks. I mean, One For All speaks for itself. Like it's One For All. Like a lot of people, if you play a My Academia mod, are gonna want that because typically it's one of the stronger quirks. Because of course it is. It's the main. It's literally the protagonist's quirk. And I mean, yeah, it doesn't disappoint. Muscular, I wasn't quite sure what to expect because that could be anything really. Like, you know, they put some really cool stuff in there though. I love the muscular quirk. So I mean, yeah, I like most of the quirks in this, to be fair, but I definitely put muscular up there. It's awakening stuff is so cool in my mind. But yeah, once again, really cool mod. Really, I'm always excited to see this mod update at this point because it's been an impact. I want to try to show this to other folk at this point. Like that's my thought. I want to try and get other people on here to try it out because it's been a while since I've gotten friends to play My Hero Academia mod. So yeah, I love this mod. It's been very enjoyable to me. But yeah, the links will be down below if you want to check the mod out yourself against 1.20.1 Minecraft. I'll be keeping an eye out for more updates, and we'll see what other stuff they add in the future, which, yeah, all the stuff they've added has been great. Okay, there's not a ton of mobs, but they'll have the quirk abilities and stuff. And the students are able to use, like, a bunch of different quirk abilities. The quirks have all been great. The fighting styles are kind of, you know, whatever at this point, because... You know, some of them, it's a bit patchy, and that, you know, obviously some of them don't work, or there's all the moves. But I like that they're there. I like that if you have certain quirks, like say copying that, you don't have anything set up, and you don't want to use it constantly. You know, they give something for the less powerful quirks. It does mean if they added other quirks in the future, like say like recovery, super healing quirks and stuff like that. Ones that aren't combat based, then it gives them extra combat moves. Like I like that they're there, even if they're not anywhere near as flashy as the quirk stuff. It's a nice addition, in my mind. But, yeah, that's all for today, though. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Catch you all next time for whatever Minecraft mod review thing I end up doing next. Goodbye, people. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of these channel members for the extra support. And a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the joining members, Moon Knight Gun, and our ANBU members, MonsterQ and AdenIsGone. Thank you all very much for the extra special support. Butter.